What's up, you guys? Welcome to Vlogmas day 17. Guys, burnout is real. What? Hey, I'm telling you, I'm this close to throwing in the towel, but again, I'm an overachiever and I just can't. I mean, how can we? So today, hey, we're going to do this video in the kitchen. Like you can already see, I'm doing dishes. And you know that video that I did, where I was doing my nails and they looked all nice and pretty? You see? You see? Now, guess what happened? Just a few hours later, this happened. I mean, I think I've shown you this. No, I haven't actually. Could you focus? Oh, yeah. This nail ilikatika so far deep down is painful as hell. And so I can't actually do dishes with this hand because it's painful. So I'm using these gloves. They are wet because I was using them again. I'm using these gloves. I'm using these gloves to do dishes, and they're industrial. Like I bought them in a hardware, so they're so huge they don't even fit. They're so annoying to use because zinatoka, like they're not firm on my hand. So oh yeah, see, what are these? Actually, if I use both of them, here's the other one. My right hand is okay. If I use both of them this big, I actually just can do the dishes right because it's just so annoying. So I'm just using a glove on this hand that is effed up, and then this one just, oh, actually maybe I could do it. Anyway, day 17. We're hanging out in the kitchen as we have a chat about Christmas. Like Christmas is all fun and games, but there are some things that are just really so annoying about Christmas. It could be like both as a host, both as a guest, both as a host, both as a guest. See what I'm talking about? Burnout. I'm just so I love making videos, but oh my god, try think about a video idea every day, film it, edit it, post it, push it, and then come back and tell me how fun video making is. But you know what? Once we commit, we have to pull through. So yes, let's chat about Christmas. Like I had said in the other video, am I too close to the camera? Maybe I should push you a bit far because you're seeing my head a bit too big and stuff. No, it's just fine. Plus, I guess at this point we are close like that. See? I couldn't be bothered to try do my brows or wear an earring or anything else. Anyway, as I was saying about Christmas, usually my family goes to shags and we hang out and all that stuff. But this year we are not going to do that because of so many circumstances. The vid being one of them. Yo, guys, have you watched any? Kevin Hart's latest stand-up. I don't remember the name. I'll put it on the screen. Where he does it in his house. It's so fun. He was saying that when you refer to COVID as a vid, I got a vid. It kind of sounds like you got the AIDS, so it's kind of more scary. Anyways, besides the point. Yeah, so we're not going to go home because of that. There's so many things, and I feel so bad because one of the things, first of all, you see all those vlogs that you watched as my vacation thing. If you haven't, please go back and check them out. Yeah, some of the pants ain't fitting well. I don't know whether to put it on that vacation or whatever because it was just like 5 days. It wasn't that long, but a girl is gaining weight. But anyways, one of the things that I look forward to the most, besides getting together with my family, they're so fun, it's food. So I'll miss that. Anyway, what I was saying, Christmas is all fun and games until there are just so many things that are annoying about Christmas. Yeah, I know there are people who are seeing the Vlogmas videos and being like, oh, they're so excited about Christmas. Christmas is a nuisance. Christmas is annoying. It is annoying. And today, let's just talk about some of those things that probably should change. The service industry just, wow, turns into a beast. Can we start with public transport? Wow. I don't know why. I feel like whenever anything happens, the matatu industry is usually the first one to take advantage. Like they charge so expensively and people are already like spending so much. on Christmas. So I guess they're also kind of looking for money to spend on Christmas. So maybe that's not even a nuisance, but that's one of the things that you're probably going to face. But what is really a nuisance is service. Service. Yo. Like going to hotels on Christmas time, it's so bad. Like it's so crowded. The service is so slow. I mean, for some people, I guess that's probably the only thing they could do. Can you talk about how crowded the mall is? Yeah. You can't even find the shops. It is so crowded. And the other thing that's kind of annoying about Christmas, honestly, it's not even about the nini. It's not even just about, being in public places like the malls and stuff like that. If you're hosting, we're still doing dishes, funny gardening gloves. You know what? I said I bought these gloves. This vlog is all over the place, yo. You just do dishes with me, clean with me, as we have Moshina. You can even see me clean right here. These gloves, I bought them in a hardware shop. They're probably meant for construction and for like construction guys, and they have like a whole bigger arms. But they're doing the job for now. Anyway, and I just happened to have them. Where was I with my story? The other thing is hosting. But hosting around Christmas, it's all fun and games. Let me give you a trick, by the way. Maybe we should have named this video, hacks, Christmas hacks. As a host, if you want to enjoy Christmas, please, you better get outside catering. If you're hosting, please get outside catering so that you can hang with your guests, and have a good time. Because otherwise, you just sort of, even in a normal gathering, it's not about Christmas. When you have guests and you're the one cooking, cleaning, and doing all that stuff, it's more of just annoying and tiresome. It's not even fun. So if you're gonna have fun with people, either you do your work the day before and there's nothing more to be done on the D-Day, or you get outside catering. Honestly, that's the number one recommended option. The other thing that is really important when you're hosting people, especially if it's people that you don't know the ins and outs of, is get a variety of foods and get all the sweet stuff and everything and the complex dishes, but always have like the basics. If it's like a mokimo, you have a plain, very simple, probably it's not even fried. Mokimo is simply boiled food. Just please provide people with like the simple options, because of health issues. There are people who don't take sugar, there are people who don't take fats, there are people who don't, as much as you want to be a nice fun host, for some people it's gonna be really hard, like, because I have like an auntie. She's more of my friend than an auntie. She finds it weird when I call her auntie, so let me say a friend. She's my aunt. We were on vacation with her this December, and the rest of us were having fun with the food and everything, but she had such a hard time the whole time. She ate fries and tried some pasta, plain pasta, because that hotel was not really keen on providing foods for people with sensitive stomachs. So if you're a host, please keep that in mind. Like, don't just give people spicy food. Like, even if it's kidogo, just provide an option for people who are not comfortable or might not want to take all that kind of stuff. Like, what's with people in diets nowadays? The intermittent fasting, the keto diet, and keto is on a whole new thing. Everybody is doing keto. I don't even really understand what keto is, to be very honest. But just provide options for people like those. You don't need to have something complex. Just make sure you have a carbs that are not too sweet and stuff. Make sure you have veggies, just simple fried without spices, probably just salt. And then you can have like a dish of protein. It could be plant, of course, for people who don't eat meat. So you can have like some, some dengu, you can have some beans, some of that stuff. Just something really simple. It doesn't have to be ugly tasting. I believe anybody could eat, not anybody, but most people eat ginger and garlic, and they're healthy. The minute you throw ginger and garlic to anything, it automatically instantly becomes sweeter. So just throw some of that there and some salt. Honestly, you don't need to do the most. So that you have, so long as you have the three parts, you have a starch, you have a protein, you have fruit, no, you have veggies. Imagine it's gonna be fine. Very simple and kidogo food for those guys. And then of course drinks. People who are not sensitive to people who don't drink. Again, I love my wine. But people who don't drink, like, don't just throw a party and just it's all alcohol. Some people would rather not take alcohol. Some people, so just provide that option. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to be complicated. And then now you can go fancy schmancy all you want, and everybody is going to be happy. Hack number 3. Oh, this video is gonna be long. Hack number 3. If you don't have outside catering, or you'd rather just do everything by yourself, get disposable utensils. Get disposable utensils. One, they make work so easy. Hakuna kitu mbaya kama cleaning up after a feast, after a get together. Yo, it's the worst. You don't wanna. So get some disposable plates. Honestly, I don't understand people who trash on disposable things. Like, why? For what? Like, I don't wanna do dishes, so I'm gonna get paper plates. Honestly, unless it's fine dining, and I don't know who is hosting in their homes and fine. I mean, surely if you're hosting people and it's fine dining, you definitely have a catering team, so that's a non-issue for you. But for the rest of us, please get disposable utensils. You're gonna come and thank me later. Get that. Another thing that is really important to have if you're hosting is dawas for stomach relief, like Enos and stuff like that, because stuff happens and people bite and people eat stuff they didn't know they weren't supposed to eat. So just have drugs like anti-allergens, and is that what they're called? I don't know, the Piriton and stuff. Just have that for anyone who might have like issues with stomach, and definitely have that. And then if you have that just for convenience purposes. And it's also, if you're going to have games, this is not important for everyone. I have lost count of what I was saying. Also, I don't have a list. I'm taking this right off top of my head. If you're going to be having games, or for people who are going to be going out, I think I probably will do another video on Christmas ideas. Hold on for that. For people who will be going out and having games and just being out in the wild, it's very important to have a first aid kit. Nothing complicated. Bandages. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking. Bandages and just bandages. What else? What is in a first aid kit? Google that. But yeah, just have something simple just so that you're prepared. You don't want nobody wants that to happen, but you don't want to be caught by an accident and then you're trying to rush to the hospital and the roads are all blocked by people going to shags. For those who will be going and you're having problems, just get a first aid kit. That's really important I guess if you're in a house, it's not that important. But if you're going to have many people, honestly, probably it is important. If you're having like 3 people, you can improvise. You can improvise. Another thing is if you're going to have people at your house, and it's only and it's for a number of days, maybe one day, not really, but 2, 3, 4 days, it would be nice if you can provide some optional activities for them to participate in. Tena watu wasikuje waambie na ni lazima mfanye hii na ile ingine, please. People are trying to relax and have a good time. But it's important, it's good, it's advisable to have some games, some activities that people can participate in. Maybe I should do a video on that too. I don't have videos to get me to date it, but maybe I should do a video on that too. Tell me if you want to hear that. Have some optional games that people can participate in. Usually when we go to shags, we have football for those who are active and ish. We have board games for those of us that like board games, and then we also have mobile device games, the charades and all that kind of stuff. For the other people, the rest of us, you have a bottle of wine and a Mushene club. Anyway, those are just, you can have rackets. That's an easy game to play. You don't need to be so active. And the thing is, once you buy this, especially if you host frequently, you're just going to have to keep them, and then any other time people will have something to use. So it's not actually, it's an investment. It's not actually you're going to spend all this money. Plus, again, you can just be creative. You don't need to buy anything. Unaweza tengeneza mpira ya karatasi. Worked for me for like a whole 8 years in my primary school. So yeah, those are some of the things that I have thought about off the top of my head for people hosting, for people traveling. Oh, I did talk about that. Traveling, do not, unless you cannot avoid it under whatever circumstance. I think this is obvious. I don't think I need to be telling this to anyone. Traveling on 25th, just don't lie to yourself. Did you guys, by the way guys, did you go to Lizzie's channel? She made a video about how she was flying to Kenya from Dubai, I think, for Christmas, and she was so excited about it for some reason. She decided, okay, now I'm spoiling the story, but just go check out her channel. There's some interesting stuff. She traveled around Christmas time and did not actually make it home for Christmas in time. So if you can avoid traveling on 25th, please do travel earlier. That is going to be so much more convenient for you. Anyways, that's about it for Vlogmas Day 17. I just wanted to have a little chat, a little Christmassy chat. And now let me finish doing my dishes. If you found this video any useful, share it with your friends and family. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification, and comment down below. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Other than that, peace.